Hey there, it's Nick here, getting you Teducated about surf photography with Canon. Living in Australia, we spend plenty of time by the ocean in summer. It's little wonder that we fall in love with the sight of waves crashing around the brave surfers. Want to know how to capture this feeling in your photographs? Well, today I'll tell you how to do just that and include some recommendations of some great Canon gear to pack for your next surf photography adventure. Some of us like to risk getting wet for a closer view of the action, while others like to stay on land and use telephoto equipment. If you choose the first option, you obviously need to invest in waterproof gear. If you choose the second, stay tuned for our Canon recommendations. Our next tip is to take composition seriously. It's easy to get caught up in the action and fire rapidly, but this won't produce the best results. Use popular composition techniques such as leading lines, negative space, and the rule of thirds, and try to keep the horizon straight, which will keep your photos classy. It's hard to do this in the heat of the moment, so you should be honing your skill with your general photography too. That is, until it becomes second nature. Our third tip is to consider the position of the sun. Shooting directly into the sun can be tricky for even the most advanced photographer. To avoid this, see if you can find a different position to shoot from, or plan your shoot for a different time of day. Our next tip is to use these camera settings. As always, a little tweaking will be necessary, but these are a good place to start. Use spot metering. This helps to produce good exposures and prevents highlights and shadows from confusing your camera's light meter. Shoot in RAW so that you can edit your photos with freedom. Use a low ISO setting. This avoids overexposure. You can start low and raise this as necessary. Use a fast shutter speed. To help you freeze the best parts of the action, such as when a surfer rides a huge wave, use a fast shutter speed of around 1/500th of a second. Use a moderate aperture. This lets in more light if you need it, but also produces a shallow depth of field, which adds more impact to your surfing subjects. If you're having trouble with overexposure but you crave the bokeh that a wide open aperture produces, screw an ND filter on your lens. Finally, let's discuss what Canon products are best for surf photography. Well, needless to say, if you want better photos, you should use a high quality camera. Canon EOS R mirrorless cameras, such as the Canon EOS R5, are a great choice, thanks to their high resolution full frame sensors. These cameras also provide manual control, and they feature fast autofocus performance and continuous shooting abilities. The EOS R5 can capture up to 30 frames per second. The EOS R cameras are compatible with a huge range of accessories and lenses. And speaking of lenses, let's discuss some surf-ready options. As is the case with all sports photography, surfing involves shooting a subject that is far away. This makes telephoto lenses the best option. Consider mounting a versatile telephoto zoom lens on your EOS R camera, such as the Canon RF 100 to 400mm f5 to 6.8 IS USM lens, or the 100 to 500mm f4.5 to 7.1 IS USM. If you prefer a prime lens, the Canon RF 600mm f11 IS STM is incredible value for money. Add some finishing touches to your kit, such as a circular polarizing filter to reduce reflections and increase contrast, and a monopod to keep your camera steady, and you'll be blown away by your improved surf photos. Don't forget to use the hashtag FeatureMeTeds on Instagram so that we can track your progress too. Want to know more? Head to teds.com.au/blog or keep updated by subscribing to Teds on YouTube or following Teds on Instagram at Teds_cameras for all the latest Teducation. You can also join ClubTed to stay updated on the latest news and content, as well as be eligible for all ClubTed only offers. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.